Good evening, I'm Pinky Webb. Tonight we ask the questions, we tackle the issues, we clarify matters, and we get on point. To some, the past year may have been one of abundance. Opportunities, both personal and professional, may have been plenty. But to others, it may have been less exciting. While some people may have been told of their fortunes and have prepared for it, others may have been clueless. So, how should we prepare for the coming year? Let's get on point with international Feng Shui expert Maritess Allen. Maritess, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Nice to have you.
Thank you so much.
A different channel, and still
Beautiful.
you.
Congratulations. I'm so thrilled for you and for all of you.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
This year is going to be the year, this Chinese New Year is going to be the year of the wood snake.
Yes.
What can we expect from the year of the wood snake?
Well, when you say wood, it's a yin wood snake. So therefore, there's a lot of room for negotiations, you know, opportunities for perhaps reconsideration. Because, you know, just like the wood can sway, right? So take people there, listening, watching to us, take the chance to talk things out. If there is something brewing somewhere, it's good to reconsider, and perhaps reconciliation is on the table.
Really?
So in the end, it's really all about us. But this is actually a year of transformation, just like the snake, you know, when they shed their skin. It's also an opportunity for everyone out there. If you have not changed yet, this is the time for you to make it happen.
Time to change.
Time to change, opportunities for growth is there.
Yeah.
It depends on where do we begin. I mean, you know, if we talk about the global aspect.
Let's do that. Let's talk about the global aspect.
Yes, so of course, you know, as we know, the first quarter of the year is, it depends on what the Trump administration is going to decide. So whether our country is a pro-Trump, it depends. Whatever he decides in terms of immigration
policies,
issues,
yeah.
the policies, even the geopolitical issues around. The first quarter is a wait-and-see game.
Okay.
Okay. Towards the middle of the year, we could see some progress in terms of interest. We call it like when the fire element is there, the enthusiasm, the energetic attitude of the person.
But that's still on the
grew.
second quarter.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But then overall, this is really a chance for everyone to make a change, to make a difference. I would say like this is the year of the snake. Be like a snake, like, you know, mind your own business. You know, a lot of people there, you know what I mean? There's a lot of, not even scammers, but they ride on the news. Sometimes it's the bad news, which is not even verified. So stay on your lane, just like the snake, you know? The snake will just have to go through on its own lane, but it wouldn't attack unless it's provoked,
I see.
right? So be like snake. They are very strategic.
Okay, let's talk about the forecast for the general forecast for the Philippines in 2025. Political aspect.
Okay, so some says, you know, the snake is also, while it brings progress, it could also have the deceptiveness or the deceit behind it. So again, while one would like to go through each lane, have a feel of what the others are doing as well. And do you know, Pinky, what I gathered is that the election year on May 12, 2025 is actually happening on the year of the snake. May is the month of the snake, and the 12th is the day of the snake.
So what does that mean?
So if you're a political person who is born in the year of the pig or the boar, take it easy, do a lot of precautions. If you have to file your vote, cast your vote, maybe delay it in the afternoon between 3 to 5 p.m., which is like monkey hour. That's the best friend of the snake.
Okay.
Because the year is clash.
Yeah, so
right?
It clashes if it's the same year, the same day, and the same month.
Yeah, I don't know
so
why.
So that's not a good thing.
Well, it could not be a good thing because it's very imbalanced, right?
Ah.
It's very imbalanced. It's nice to have your allies and friends around, but this one is like straightforward thing. And number two, luckily, the lack of the president, he actually has the missing element that the year needs, which is like a metal element. So when you talk about missing metal element, it's thing like, it's like magnet, right? You attract people, you connect people. So the year per se, overall, is actually a year of, could be like divisiveness, you know? Like, I'll be on my own, you know? It's more of like departure rather than connecting
So what
with
does
each
it mean
other.
for the president?
So he is the key. He could be the key to unite and connect people as well.
Okay.
And one thing that I'd like to bring out is the irony of it was the last year, the year of the wood snake happened was in 1965. And on that year, I believe that the senior Philippine President Marcos Sr. won the election. So the irony of having to complete the cycle, there are 12 animal signs times 5 elements, so that's 60. Now in 2025, we have a sitting president who is Marcos Jr.
Is that a
So-
good thing or a bad thing?
You tell me, I don't know. Well, you know, in my job, I have to remain a political. I'm just to deliver what I see, but it's very unusual. It's like how the universe aligned it to
Yeah,
be
but
like
when you
this.
say it's very unusual, this hardly happens because there are 12 signs and 5 elements, right? Times 12
60.
times 5 is 60. And it
60
happened
years.
again now where the father was supposedly, 60 years later, is that
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Am I
Yeah,
saying it correctly?
1965.
60 years later, you have President Bongbong Marcos Jr. What does that say? Is that good luck?
Well,
Or-
in a way, though, for them, I mean, honestly, it's like the destiny is becoming again. So it could be a time for perhaps redemption. I don't know about the term. To show and
Okay.
to show good things to the people as well that they care.
Okay.
Which they do, right?
What about the vice president? Would you be able to give us any?
Unfortunately, I do not have her correct animal sign. Some says she's born in the year of the horse. If she's a horse, then that's a good thing. If she's a snake, that's a so-so thing.
All right, so we talked about political, financial, or economical.
Yes, actually, the Philippines has been blessed.
Economically, yeah.
Economically, the GDP growth is still very strong, at I think over 6%. It's going to be maintained. There are some reduction in terms of the BPO industry, but it's still leveling up. It's still the same, not as aggressive as we foresee it in the past few years, but it's better. It's
Okay.
actually good. I mean, as you can see, there's a traffic everywhere in EDSA. So meaning there's traffic, there's economic growth somewhere. Yeah, the Philippines is actually very good. So I would say that economically, Feng Shui-wise, it's good.
It's good.
Auspicious stars.
Is there anything we should be wary about in general terms for 2025?
Well, for 2025, like what I said, stay on your lane. You know, stay on your lane. The less you participate into unverified information that doesn't go anywhere anyway. You know, 2025, you focus on yourself.
I
This
guess
is
I'm
your year.
asking that because I wanted to find out more about are there going to be very bad calamities to expect in 2025?
Well, in 1965, again, we always refer it to what has happened in the past. So in 1965, I believe sometime in September 28 to 30, 1965, there was the eruption of Taal volcano. So which has actually covered, I think, 60 square kilometers of, space. So let's watch out for the calamities such as that. Environmentally, yes, it's going to continue. So that's why taking care of the environment, the flooding is going to continue. Remember that snake is a land animal. It's on the land. So catastrophic will be mostly on the land as well.
Okay, who's going to be lucky in 2025 when we talk about animal signs? We'll have that discussion with Feng Shui expert Maritess Allen. Please stay tuned. This is On Point.
this Chinese New Year. May your home be filled with joy, your heart with warmth, and your year with success. Kyonghei Wachai! Get to the latest stories.
The UP Fighting Maroons stormed back to seize the UAP men's basketball title.
The updates.
The best Philippine team that we have sent on an international stage.
The scores and what to celebrate in the world of sports. Hosted by Anton Rojas.
On the scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport.
Only here on BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Welcome back. You're watching On Point. Still with us, international Feng Shui expert Maritess Allen. Okay, so this is what a lot of people are looking forward to, their animal signs.
Yes.
Which ones will be lucky in 2025? Let's do a rundown of them. Let's
Yes.
start with the first, maybe 6. Let's do the rat.
Okay, the rat-born
They gonna be
person.
lucky?
Yeah, so the rat-born person is actually be blessed with a nobleman star. Nobleman meaning there's a lot of people who's gonna be helping you, right? So to the rat people out there, do not be scared, do not be ashamed. Just go and ask and use that opportunity to be guided by people. Just be careful with the so-called robbery star, okay? So you may be, how do you call it? You may be robbed. So don't borrow money or lend money, else you may not be
Paid
back. Yes. So, there are some charms and enhancers actually that you can have to be victorious for the year. But basically, I would say the rat is actually going through a steady time. Just be careful with robbery or injury.
Robbery and injury.
Injury, yes.
Let's go to ox.
The ox in 2025, they have the so-called slowdown period. So career growth, career is so-so, the business challenges could be there. Collections, if you're a business person, is gonna be hard. Use the element of love in relationships if you have someone with you to prevent all these misfortune issues of the year. There are lucky charms that we could show to you. Mantra charms, for example, there's so many that the mantra charms is very important. When you wear this, it has to be touching your skin.
But wait a minute, Maritess, when you show these lucky charms, is it different per animal sign?
Yes, there are several charms which are different per sign and some are generic to all.
I see.
Like say for example, this is actually a very good mantra. This is not just an ordinary bracelet, but it has all the specific mantra for anti-robbery, anti-misfortune, anti-arguments, and everything.
Anti-argument. Okay.
Yes, especially the dog people.
Ay,
Apparently.
I think I will have to take that home.
Yes.
Let's go to the tiger.
Yes, so the tiger career is if you can sign or if you can fulfill your contracts before January 29 to continue your luck for the rest of the year, do that. Otherwise, the year could be challenging for you. Okay?
Remember that tiger.
Yes, so obstacles are there, but we all rise through challenges, right? So I would like you to actually have with you some Tai Sui. We call it like the Tai Sui amulets that you can bring. Again, you can make it as your charms, or I put it in my pouch over here.
So you have it.
So I have it, I kept several. So even though I'm having my interview with you, I have all my charms here to make me, stronger.
Yeah. Let's go to the rabbit.
Okay, the rabbit is good news and a little bit of minor side, badges. But the rabbit
good
in
and bad for
general
rabbit.
has the future prosperity star. So whatever you touch now could multiply
Could
9
turn into
times.
gold.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, fabulous. But be careful with who you affiliate with, because that person or that entity or organization could ruin your name. It could lose your money, and it could lose sometimes your health
So
issues.
anything you touch can turn into gold, but you have to be careful
With
on who you affiliate
because
yourself
sometimes,
with.
you know, the money is good, right? But these people are doing some...
They're scammers.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, you got it right. So I usually recommend some of the mantra charms, beautiful 9 mantra charms. So these are very pretty. It is already the victory star, the double happiness symbol for love, the wealth for money, and everything. So
The next one is
the dragon.
the dragon.
Yes. So the dragon is actually when it blends with a snake. We call it, they create the house of magic.
When it blends with
With a snake. So it's the year of the snake, and if you're a dragon, you can practically have the so-called house. You can create a house of magic. If the two of you, maybe you go to a casino and gamble, then you can gain more, you know. So fortune, very fortunate for them. So it's a good year. It's a good year for the dragon.
All right. Snake.
Okay, the snake is, we call it...
And then, let's say this again, Maritess, right? If it's the year of the year you were born, it's your animal sign. If it's your animal sign is the year,
it does not mean that you're
mean
really
you're
lucky.
lucky.
The reason
hindi yun totoo.
the reason being because you are like the god of the year, right? So everyone is focused on you. So you know when some people are just like so focused on you, like, please leave me alone. I want to have my peace. I want to have my privacy and everything. So in a way, like everyone is looking for your next move, right? Everybody is waiting for your next move. So for the snake out there, of course, you can get your reference guide from Friga for that. It is important for you to make a major move this year.
Such as?
Such
Anything?
as, I don't know, if you had been thinking of getting married, go get married, have a baby, go for a transfer of career.
Move houses.
Move houses.
Anything big.
Yes, because changes is actually good. Sometimes we just tend to be very comfortable where we are when change is actually good.
All right, so that's snake.
Yes.
And then we still have the next
horse.
6
Yes.
animal signs, but we're going to take a very short break. More of our discussion on what the new year holds after the break. Stay tuned. You're watching On Point.
You're watching Business 360, where we break down the numbers, connect the dots, and give you the developments and insights you need to navigate, adapt, and lead. World leaders react to Donald Trump's return to the White House. Finance Chief Ralph Recto says that the Philippines could even profit from Trump's new tariff strategy. President Bongbong Marcos doubles down on incentives to supercharge the Philippines' semiconductor industry. That's for Business 360. I'm Mikey Oreta. Keep it here on BNC, the Billionaire News Channel, always on top.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Money. I'm Rain Musni. Join us as we explore the tools and insights you need to jumpstart your financial journey.
The Trump administration showed interest in having a closer economic relationship with the Philippines.
I think we should be prepared for changes that will take place, and a lot of them are really beyond our control.
Keep it here on BNC, the Billionaire News Channel, always on top.
Welcome back. This is On Point, still with us, international Feng Shui expert Maritess Allen. Let's talk about the horse.
Okay, the horse, my friends, you have the so-called, you become very likable. A lot of people will like you and love you, and you will be receiving unexpected blessings, windfall. So in fact, I'd like you to strike a lottery or, go some lottery or, and you can have the infinity, The infinity
That's
is very,
infinity.
very, yeah.
You're
infinity.
wearing another infinity.
Yes,
huh?
and this is my lucky charm forever.
Okay.
It's like a touch to my life. I don't know why. I cannot move without my infinity. So very good. So the horse is very, very good for the year. Now we have the sheep. The sheep-born people, they're kind of like no wild star on the chart, no excitement in their charts. So it's just
Very
like a so-so year for them. So maybe what you can do is try to think what is it that you know that you are very good at and develop that skills.
Okay.
Okay, so be in that move, but do not go like to investments, like massive investments without studying the market. Just steady. So steady, so you can have yourself like a yin-yang balance to balance your life. So the yin-yang bracelet is good for you.
Okay. Monkey.
The monkey is the star of the year. Yes, because the monkey is the best friend of the snake. Monkey and snake are secret friends.
Why are they BFFs?
And then they also have the monkey has the so-called wealth star of the year. So they have the wealth star of the year, and it's very, again, like the irony of it, of having your wealth star plus it's your secret friends year is really a good bonus, right? And not only that, the monkeys, they had been very good, and they're always very creative, and they climb onto the trees and look at and seek opportunities. So make it big. This is your year.
Let's go to the rooster.
The rooster, by the way, for the monkeys, again, infinity, infinity bangles like this are very, very good for you as well. And then we have the rooster. The rooster, Pinky, in 2025, I call this a redeemer year, because the last 2023 is the year of the rabbit, it's your enemy year. 2024, it was your misfortune year. So 2025, it's your redeemer year.
Good for you, rooster.
So good for you. I encourage you to utilize the star of the year, which is like the star number 4, to go out networking, utilize the skill to connect more people. So, which is going to be very good for you. So again, charms like the good fortune, the money star is here. It's very good for you as well. There's many more that you can actually do.
My favorite, the dog. Please say good things.
Good things first. Okay.
No. Let's start with the bad.
Okay, so the dog, they are very adaptable. They're very adaptable, and for example, this year, they are really very loyal. So in terms of the dog this year, there are issues that it may not be to your liking that could cause disagreements. So what do we do? Like what I said at the year of the snake, talk it out.
There may be
disagreements yes.
that I'm not going to be happy with.
Yes, so that is why talk it out ahead of time.
Okay.
Lay down the cards that, hey, compromise is the key.
Okay.
And you need the so-called peace and harmony
Peace.
amulet. Peace. You need peace and harmony, love and harmony, of course.
All right.
And many more, of
And we
course.
have anything more for the dog?
There's plenty. The dog is actually, if you have to, this is a better health year for you to start with. Relationship is good.
Okay.
So relationship is good. So when your relationship is good, everything else just follows slowly.
And lastly, we have
the pig or the boar.
The boar.
Yes, so the boar, my friends, is the enemy of the snake. So these two, honestly, if we have to rank 1 to 12, like the 12 is like the poorest,
boar.
Pig, you are like the last on the line. But anyways, we are here to give you guidance. It's very good for you to make a move.
Why is it? What should people born in the year of the boar do?
Yes, so movement is very important. Make a change, like what we said earlier. Go and have a haircut. Go and invest into yourself. Look different. Maybe it's the year for a cosmetic surgery if you can afford it. Move houses. Movement is very important. The more you travel, the better it is for you. Some people, they chop off their hair, they color it differently, they dress up differently.
So change is good for the year of the boar?
Yes. Okay. Changes is very good. And at the same time, you needed the so-called Tai Sui. Tai Sui is like the most powerful amulet. So this is actually like the super amulet of the year. So any of these super amulets are very, very important for those who are born in the year of the dog, the boar, tiger and ox.
If somebody were just to, in general terms, get, need an item, for just general well-being, which one would it be?
It has to be the super amulet for the year. Super amulet would actually, it is embedded with a lot of mantras, but it is already containing mantras against misunderstanding, against robbery, and against misfortune.
Okay.
So those things are very important for us.
So to summarize that, the luckiest would be monkey.
Monkey, the rooster is good. Actually, we have a chart to show that there are lucky and unlucky signs of the year. So this is a chart. So therefore, if we look at the chart, by the way, if you want to make a decisions and everything, the almanac is there for you.
Those
Yes.
are the lucky and unlucky.
Yes. So,
Oh no, I think this is what we're showing right now is for sectors
yes,
of
the lucky
house.
sectors.
Let's talk about this real quick.
Yes. So as you can see, the victory star number 1 is with the dragon and snake. Okay, so be a leader. You know, if you're a snake, show up. This is your year. Be a leader. You know, lead people. Then number 2 is the center. The illness center is at the center of every house. So I forgot to mention earlier that yes, the health scare could come again in 2025. Yes. So health is very important. And then we have the so-called misunderstandings, which is in the sector of Northwest, housing those who are born in the year of the dog in Boar. Again, what do you have to do? Just talk it out and compromise. No need to argue. Make love and peace, not war. Okay, so the number 4 star, which is in the west, is housing those who are born in the year of the rooster. So if your house is facing west, for example, you know, where the sun sets, you can see the west. That's very good for, you know, travels, love, marriage. You can study, you know, new skills that you can do. Then we have the bad star, which is actually in the northeast. Northeast is housing the tiger in the ox. This is what we call the misfortune star. Then the good stars are in the south, which is housing the horse. Windfall, meaning unexpected blessing. Then we have the number 8, which is actually
No, 7. Let's do 7.
The 7 is actually
North.
in the north sector. So if your house is facing north, be careful with robbery or losing, you know, lockup, etc. Housing the rat-born people. Then we have the number 8 is the well star, those who are born in the year of the monkey, and the sheep-born people. So matriarchs, by the way, the woman of the house is going to be a lucky year for you as well. Any woman of the house. And then we have the east, which is housing those who are born in the year of the rabbits. So you have the future prosperity star. So this is what we call the flying star. They govern. This is like the roadmap of the year. So if you have this, then if you want to, you know, activate the good luck sectors of the year, then you find the number 8. Then you put water fountains there. You know, you use this as your very busy area of the house, and trying to avoid the bad sector of the house. Yes. So this is actually the almanac where you can also, you know, do and time what is the good day and month for you to do your special appointments.
So again, 2025 will be the year of the wood snake. It'll be very lucky for those born
in the year of the monkey, the rooster. You have, of course, the dragon, and I could say, of course, the horse. The horse is actually very good. I would say horse is second from monkey.
I see.
And then rooster is good. And then the rabbit, of course.
Maritess, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. And of course, Happy New
New
Year.
Year. Thank you.
Happy 2025. Thank you again to Feng Shui expert Maritess Allen. And that's On Point. Join us again tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. here on BNC, the Billionario News Channel. I'm Pinky Webb. Thank you for watching.